Oh man, that glare is bad. Sorry, y'all. Good evening, everybody. Natasha Harper-Madison here. Just checking back in. I know we chatted a little bit earlier today. Just wanted to give you the last of what I have for the day. Like I said earlier, hundreds of thousands of Austinites are facing another cold, dark night. Unfortunately, we still have no firm idea of how much longer this will last. ERCOT, the operator of our statewide power grid, they said today that it'll likely be days before power is fully restored. Austin Energy is advising residents to prepare to be without power through tonight and possibly longer. The utility is also warning that if demand grows too high, it will cut off power to critical infrastructure, such as hospitals and water treatment plants. This is an option of last resort. Nobody wants this to be the course of action, right? So anyone who still has power has the responsibility to really help prevent it. You know, you'll see that my family and I, we're code dark, even though we have utilities, we are using the bare minimum of them, as we all should. I have already mentioned it earlier. We all do have a responsibility to conserve as much as possible. Unplug those appliances that you're not using, anything that you're not using, unplug it, turn it off. If you have electricity right now, you need to live like you don't, frankly. So do as much as you can to help everybody else out. Turn your heater down as low as you safely can. Non-essentials, turn them off. Everyone has to do their part. Travis County Judge Brown today, he signed an order requiring that all commercial businesses turn off their non-essential lights. Austin Energy has shut off power for some of our biggest industrial users, including Samsung. There's a lot of concern that's been going around about our water supply. Our team has reached out to Austin Water, and they have told us on multiple occasions now not to anticipate any significant water interruption, any weather-related service interruptions or disruptions, rather. So that's obviously good news. The bad news is, though, that we are once again under winter storm warning. So freezing rain, sleet, those are expected to fall tonight. As you can see, the light from outdoors is coming in. As you can see, the sun is basically set, and night is starting to fall. So as that freezing rain and sleet are expected this evening, that will make our roads even more dangerous than they already are. Please stay home if you're able. And if you have to go out, please, please, please be as safe as you can, as careful as you can. We are, in my small circle, advising only folks with the 4x4s do any of the absolute out trips. If you're driving, pack extra clothes, pack a flashlight, pack snacks and water and a mask. We're still in this pandemic, so you got to remember to mask up and to stay distanced. There are multiple cold weather shelters. In fact, I think I got the newest. There are multiple cold weather shelters that are opening right now. So that includes Northeast Early High School, which we talked about earlier. The number to call, 512-305-4233. That's where you can get more information about all of the cold weather shelters. Cap Metro is once again suspending its regular service. However, the agency does continue to support the city's emergency operations at shelters. In fact, earlier today, my team worked with Cap Metro to get 3 passenger vans and paramedics to help evacuate 40 residents from an unsafe residential community in our area. So we do have options, especially if it's an emergency. Make sure not to forget reaching out to 311 is your best bet. Clearly express what the need is, and they will get these calls routed to where they have to go. I'm super grateful to Cap Metro and their agency for our help. And if you know anyone else who might be in a similar situation or need similar assistance, make sure to reach out to 311. And the second contact you can make is us. But in all honesty, we would just call the same people you call with 311. So I say go straight to them. But we are always here as a backup. That's District 1, the number 1 at austintexas.gov. I also want to say a gigantic thank you. I mean, a gigantic thank you to the members of our community that are stepping up and helping our neighbors during this very difficult time. I've never seen anything like it in my over 40 years as an Austin native and resident, and it's a beautiful thing to behold. So outside of the frustration that we feel with the multiple layers of failure that find us in this position to where we have to, watching our community show up for one another has been the silver lining. There's a couple of names that I know are top of mind for me right now that I can spout off. I know I'm going to forget some. And in fact, I'll just preemptively apologize for any name or individual who's out here doing this work and helping their community and keeping us afloat right now. You know who you are, but for folks, who know who they are and I missed it, feel free to throw it in the comments. Let's not only show them some love, some thank yous and appreciation, but this is a really good opportunity to really solidify our collective effort and make sure that everybody knows everybody who's doing something right now, and we can combine these efforts. I know Austin Mutual Aid is out here, Survive to Thrive, Sister Christina, God bless her, and the 10,000 Fearless First Responders. Nika Arnold, I just virtually met this individual, and have been watching her set ablaze the last couple of days, which I really appreciate, seeing that energy and that fierce commitment to community from everybody. The Community Resilience Trust, ATX, right? That's actually where I virtually met a lot of these people that I'm naming right now. The work that they've been doing this last 96 plus hours is just purely phenomenal. Shako and Dawa showed up. They made some contributions to the community monetarily and then continued to do the work to make the connection. Sometimes it's as simple as being a bridge, y'all. You don't always have to leave your house to help the community. ATX Free Fridge, Austin Justice Coalition, We Can Now, Joy Chevalier and the Cook's Nook showing up again. Her staff out here braving the conditions, getting in that kitchen and helping us prepare meals for folks. Scotty Angle, I see you out here. Thank you very much for the hour collaboration this afternoon and evening and rolling into tomorrow. I know we're going to be able to help a lot of people, and that just makes my heart so happy. Sharon Mays with Baby Greens, thank you for your help. That structure that you were able to bring and help us so quickly maximize efficacy of our efforts is so appreciated. Runner City and so many more. Thank you, everybody. My husband, who's out here as a part of a brigade of off-duty firefighters who are making runs. They're running food, they're running people, they're running supplies on their time off in their 4x4 vehicles. And we're talking about folks who know how to drive in inclement weather and, less than ideal circumstances. So if and when, that effort looks more than a handful of folks, which right now it is, then my hope is that we'll be able to help even more people. All that to say, thanks for the community for showing up. Y'all are killing it. Keep killing it. I love working alongside you. Again, we shouldn't have to be in this position, but here we are. And fortunately, East Austin has always been a place where we take care of one another. And I really appreciate watching us show up for each other. And that extends to all parts of Austin. I'm watching us shine. So thank y'all. Thank you for taking the reins, for working together, for getting the job done. I'll be bringing more information as we get it, more updates as soon as we get them. For now, I'm once again asking everyone to do everything you can to lower your power use, to look out for each other, to check on your neighbors who need checking on. We'll be checking in probably again by video tomorrow, but throughout the course of the evening, we'll check in on all the other outlets and make sure to share the transcripts of the show. Y'all stay warm and stay safe.